Shit. Hey, Kumph Ramblers, it's me, Kumph-E, here with another epic video. I know I've been a little on and off on recording, but I'm trying to be back in the groove and all the swing of things and stuff. I've been out of town doing all that stuff, but that's not an excuse for not at least doing short. So my bad on that. Anyway, we'll make a video on the Eagles tomorrow. And we'll be streaming the TCU Kansas State game tomorrow. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check that out. But that's not what this video is about at all. Neither of that stuff. I'll be honest, I did choose the Eagles in that game, and I was wrong. But I'll do every other game in more long form, in depth reasons, starting from London all the way going to the Monday game or whatever. This one's being weird, so it's not all in line, but it's gonna be all good. We're gonna make it through it. I swear. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's start with the London game. I'm just gonna go through and I'll end with the Monday game. Both Monday games I'll end with. So I'll keep them all on its own. All right, but time periods. If you want to know exactly the order of every game, I made a short going in depth on all of them. So that's whatever. All this, but the picks is what matters. So let's get into the picks real quick. Starting off with the Cheerio acid throwing in your face. You can't drive here. Whatever you want to say about London game, it is the Denver Broncos versus the New York Jets. Now this is a team of the Denver Broncos that just came off of beating the Eagles. Is that as impressive anymore? I still think so, even though the Eagles look like shit a little bit. But anyway, that's a big win for Denver. They went into Philly and beat the defending Super Bowl champions on the road, and they get to face a 0-5 team in the New York Jets in London. London games are always weird. These international games always are kind of off when the better team does not play as good as they really should be, and the bad team just somehow makes it closer than it really needs to be. But I still have the Denver Broncos winning comfortably, and because I just think they're a better team. The New York Jets look absolutely terrible, and I just think in every aspect the Denver Broncos are a better football team. Defensively, offensively, even special teams, they're a better football team than the New York Jets. The Jets are just awful. Gonna make that one very quick, but moving on to the Cleveland Browns versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you saw the short, just want to overall throw that out there again. So check that out. Trying to grow my content and stuff, push on the algorithm. But I actually chose the Cleveland Browns to win this game outright, not just be within the spread. This division is so weird, and I just have a feeling that this is going to be a random game that Dylan Gabriel, they're going to end up being the Steelers defense. The Steelers defense is looking on and off. I'm not as confident in the defense as I usually am. So I just have a feeling this is going to be a boring, low-scoring, downtrodden game. I feel like Aaron Rodgers is going to be tortured back there by the very good Browns defense, and I feel like the Browns would just be able to do enough, whether it's field goals or hell even touchdowns, to be able to somehow win this game. The Steelers are looking like the easy front runners of the division. It's because the Ravens just can't stay healthy, and their defense is a atrocity to the nation. But I'm not too confident in the Steelers. I don't think they're not in my top 10 personally, even though they are 3-1 right now. I have them going 3-2. I have the Browns winning in a boring ass game, but I have them winning regardless. I'm in the Cleveland Browns to win the game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Moving on, we have the Chargers versus the Miami Dolphins. Give me the Chargers. I think the Chargers it's sad what's happening to them right now. Injuries are absolutely destroying them. They are right now being ravaged by O-line injuries. Their O-line, it's looking like Justin Herbert is on the road to being the most pressured QB, I'm pretty sure in history. I forget exactly who was before then, but he's looking to become officially the most pressured QB in NFL history if it continues going the way it's going. The O-line is so badly injured that it's like, and Joe Alt's on IR. It's going to be a while till he comes back. Like, this is looking bad for them. But I still have them winning because the Dolphins are horrific. Tua Tagovailoa is one of the worst QBs in the league. Mike McDaniel needs to be fired, and I think the only reason why that game was even close against the Panthers last week is because it's the Panthers. So give me the Chargers to win confidently, even with the O-line problems. The defense will be able to stop that team enough, and the offense will be able to score on that bum-ass defense, even with the injuries. Moving on, we have the most boring game of the week, the game that I am going to purposely go out of my way to go into the bathroom and shit my brains out for about. Uh, I'm watching Red Zone when my team's not playing, so I'm going to take my chances and I'll do something unbelievable. Anytime they pop up on my TV, the little times they will because it's Titans Raiders, I will get my happy ass up, walk to the bathroom, and take a massive shit every time, and then come back hoping to God that they're not on the TV. But gotta pick a winner here, I guess. Titans, I guess. I think they're going to go on a 2-game winning streak. I don't know. The Raiders are absolutely awful. The Titans are absolutely awful. It's just this game. No one's watching this. Even Titans and Raiders fans will be very. They would question themselves on watching it. They don't even know if they want to watch this game. But yeah, that's the only way I'm gonna see anything about this game is red zone. But yeah, to give me the Titans, I guess. Moving on. This is the AFC versus NFC part of the schedule of the week 6. Seahawks versus Jaguars. Give me the Seattle Seahawks, the Seattle Peacocks, Seattle Seahawks, Seattle, whatever. The Seattle Seahawks to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. Both these teams are really good, but I feel like Jacksonville is coming off a very big high of beating Kansas City. That I feel like they will disappoint a little bit. I still think it'll be a very fun game, a very competitive game. But give me Seattle to get I believe it would be an upset against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think both these teams are very talented, very scary. Offensively, Jaguars more so defensively. But I just have a feeling because they're on such a high, they're going to kind of hit a dull. I remember last year Tampa beat Detroit in Ford Field, and then the very next week they get blown out by Denver at home. So I'm not saying this is going to be a blowout. Just give me Seattle to win in a close game. I think it'll be fun, but give me Seattle. Moving on, we have the LA Rams versus the Baltimore Ravens. Give me the LA Rams. I'm going to be very easy and quick about this. The Baltimore Ravens might have won them. It's like, is Osama bin Laden controlling that defense? It's an affront to God what that defense is. It's legitimately horrific. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen. But oh my God, dude, this is fucking bad. It's like watching. Have you guys? I've never really watched it, but have any of y'all ever watched a fucking like cartel, a cartel execution video? I've never watched them. But have any of y'all watched them? That's what I'm imagining watching the Baltimore Ravens defense. Is like. This is legit. It's torture to watch, and it's like gore because you're just seeing all these poor backups because all the starters on this defense, which was already kind of bad, is injured. So now you're just watching a bunch of people who wouldn't be starting for even XFL teams getting absolutely murdered by actual starting NFL talent. And if the Texans did that last week, the Rams are going to do even worse to them because they actually have had a consistent, very talented offense all year. So give me the Rams by a lot. I think the Rams are just a much better team and both sides of the ball right now. But yeah, that one's a very easy pick. Moving on, we have Cardinals versus Colts. This is another very easy pick. Give me the Colts by a dillion. The Cardinals really exposed themselves as an actual dog shit team last week against the Titans. If they would have just cleanly blew them out, it wouldn't really been that much stock for them, but it still would have been a big deal. The Colts are going to murder them. The Cardinals have a fine defense. Their offense is so unbelievably inconsistent. I'm a TCU fan. Go Frogs. Amari DiMercato was very good for TCU, but holy shit, what the fuck was that? How many times? Like, I remember it used to be like once every other year. Even longer, people drop the ball before the end zone. Now it happens every year in college and NFL football. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The Cardinals are a clown show. The Colts are a much better football team. They might actually be a contender. So give me the Colts. Moving on, we have the New England Patriots versus the New Orleans Saints. This is actually my underdog of the week. If you saw my short, my underdog of the week right here. Bang, underdog. Give me the New Orleans Saints, actually. It's a very similar reason as the Jaguars. They're on such a high. I think it's going to be a very close game, but give me the Saints just randomly to win this game. I don't know why. I just feel it. I feel it, man. I feel it in my loins that they are going to win this game, and they shouldn't win this game. But hey, why not? Why not? There's no reason behind this except for I just feel like that's what's going to happen. Moving on, we have the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Green Bay Packers. This one, I have the Packers winning, but my main question is, are they going to cover the 14.5? I don't do spreads. I don't do over and under. I don't do any of that. That's too much thinking for my little mind. But what I'm really saying is, give me the Packers to win regardless. I don't know by how much. It could be like by 1 billion. It could be by 3. It's weird, but the Packers give me them to win because they just come off a bye week and they're facing a bum ass Bengals team. Give me the Packers. Moving on, we have I actually won't do Sunday Night Football. I'm gonna keep that for moving on. We have Cowboys Panthers. Give me the Cowboys by a lot. The Panthers, yeah, they won last week, but let's be honest, the Cowboys offense is gonna run through that entire Panthers defense, and the Panthers might score a decent amount. I don't know, but the Panthers offense is so unbelievably inconsistent, and it's that's what's killing them so much because their defense is already terrible. So just adding on a unbelievably inconsistent offense is just doing way too much damage to them overall as a whole football team, that even the Cowboys' awful defense will be able to survive because their offense is just so damn good. So give me the Cowboys to win this game by a lot. Moving on, we have my game of the week. I have to say this is my game of the week. It's my team, and this might actually just straight up be the game of the week. It is the San Francisco 49ers at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm making this very quick and simple. Not that I think this is a blowout or this is the easiest pick ever. What I'm saying is because I believe in I believe in Baker Mayfield, the MVP. I believe in the offensive rookie of the year and Emeka Egbuka. I believe in this team that is going to be a legitimate contender in the NFC and they could come out of the NFC and win the damn Super Bowl. This is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game to win. It is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers chance to beat a really well coached football team in San Francisco 49ers. They're injured, yes, but this is a very well coached football team in San Fran. So when they get healthy, they're going to be scary. They need to win this game. Needs a strong word, but they would really love to win this game and then go and face the Detroit Lions on Monday Night Football in Ford Field. So a win in this game would be absolutely massive for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So give me the Bucs to win in a very, very good game. Moving on to Sunday Night Football, we have the Detroit Lions versus the Kansas City Chiefs. The Detroit Lions is at Arrowhead. That's what's really helping Kansas City. I think it's going to be a very close game. The Detroit Lions defense is very iffy. It's very shaky. I do not fully trust them. I trust the offense entirely. And if the Chiefs defense shows up like how they did in the last drive of the Jaguars game, they might get torched by this offense. But I have it being a very close game. This might be a little bit biased on the fact that I want them to lose, but I truly believe the Lions are going to win in a very fun game. The Chiefs are a very talented football team. If they make the playoffs, they're a scary football team. There's no question about that. I would not want to face the Kansas City Chiefs anytime you face them because they still have Pat Mahomes. They still have Andy Reid. They're going to get Rashee Rice back. They still have Xavier Worthy. I guess they have the husk of Travis Kelce still there. But give me the Detroit Lions. Moving on to the Monday doubleheader. Can we stop doing this Monday Night Football doubleheader dog shit? It makes no sense. It makes my job harder. Anyway, moving on. Let's get into it. The Buffalo Bills versus the Atlanta Falcons. Let's make this quick and simple. Give me Buffalo. Give me Buffalo to win in a fun game, actually. But give me Buffalo. I think they're just a better overall football team than Atlanta. I think Bijan and Algier is going to go crazy against this Buffalo defense. This Buffalo defense cannot stop a run game to save their lives. So give me if you want to go over on the yards of Bijan, this is the game to do it. This Buffalo defense cannot consistently stop a run game to save their lives. If they figure it out, they're really scary, but I don't think they're going to figure it out. So give me Buffalo to win this game in a very close one. And then moving on to the battle of the number one overall pick and the number two overall pick last year. It's the Caleb Williams versus Jaden Daniels battle. I don't think there's going to be no Hail Marys. I actually have the Bears winning this. It's weird because the Commanders on paper, they seem to be the better team, and they've looked like the better team consistently this whole year. Or have they? Because here's the deal. Granted, for 2 games, they had Marcus Mariota. That's a big downgrade from Jane Daniels, if we're being honest. So that does hurt their record. There's a chance they win the Falcons game if they had Jane Daniels that game. Like, this is a good football team that just had 2 games without their franchise guy. But even with their franchise guy, I just have a feeling the Bears are going to win. I don't know why. I have a feeling that this team can definitely figure something out and actually become. They're nowhere near a contender this year, but they could figure something out and be a scrappy team that might be able to sneak into the playoffs. It's weird, but give me the Bears to win this in a very fun game still between the number 1 overall pick and the number 2 overall pick from last year's draft. Anyway, that is the quick 15 minutes I'm just saying NFL Week 6 predictions. If you like this video, press that subscribe button. Press those post notifications to get notified every time I upload a video. I'm going to be streaming the TCU Kansas State game, Kansas State TCU game tomorrow, and I will be streaming Detroit Lions versus Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday as well. So tune in on those if you really, I would heavily appreciate it. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers before the NFL and the college football playoffs. See if we can hit that goal. I feel like we definitely can if we really push this channel to the moon. But if you like this, anyway, subscribe to Kumph-E Rambles. Go Bucks, go Frogs. That's about it. See ya.